Hey there, hello there, Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcoming you to yet another second to 10 football thing. We talked about the 2000 NCAA's tournament yesterday. Today we're talking the 2000s tournament for NFL. We went through every Super Bowl winning team in the 2000s, plus six runners up make 16. And of course, if you're a franchise who's been to one Super Bowl and lost, you get the benefit of a doubt, if you will. Just to let you know that I know a lot of people say the 2000 Rams should be in here because they did win the Super Bowl and the 2000 Titans by proxy, but because the season they were in was the 99 season into 2000, it doesn't count. So the 2000-01 to 2009-10. So the 2002 Tampa Bay Bucks beat the 08 Steelers 34-27. The 04 Eagles, one of the runners up, took out another runner up, 01 St. Louis 31-24. 01 Pats survived 06 Indy in their furious comeback 31-28. Both teams won that Super Bowl. 08 Arizona with a shocker against 03 New England. That's the 2004 Pats, if you will. 27-26 on a touchdown from Warner to Boulder. Boo. 04 Steelers beat 05 Seattle. Battle of the Super Bowl rematch 45-20. 2000 Ravens used their defense to beat the 06 Bears, runner up 16-10. 09 Saints beat the 04 Pats 24-21, a close one. And 03 Carolina, a lucky loser, beat the 07 Giants, who beat the Pats in the Super Bowl 23-17. I know a lot of people will probably be thinking, why is the 07 Pats out? But the rules were stating that, franchises that went to one Super Bowl and lost would have greater ability. And with New England losing the Super Bowl but winning a Super Bowl in the 2000s, that doesn't help their resume. Tampa then crushed Philly 31-6 in Philly. Derek Brooks 2 pick sixes. Arizona, Kurt Warner doing it again to a Pats team. They beat the 01 Pats 20-17. That's a team that Brady took over. 05 Steelers beat the Ravens 33-20, so they used their defense. And 03 Carolina in the last few minutes got a touchdown over Nylands and got rid of Breeze. Semifinals, Tampa took care of Kurt Warner 23-10, and Carolina survived Pittsburgh 24-19. So we have a battle of NFC South teams, Tampa and Carolina battling each other. Tampa, the 0-2 team, known for its tenacious defense and getting John Gruden and screwing his former team Oakland with that great defensive performance. They're 3-0. They beat the 08 Steelers, the 2009 Steelers, the Super Bowl champs, closely 34-27. Took out the 05 Eagles, one of the lucky losers, 31-6, and took out another lucky loser, the 08 Cardinals, with Kurt Warner 23-10. They are second in points, second in total yards, best in passing yards, and third in rushing yards. Carolina, 3-0. They took out the 07 Giants, the team that beat the Pats and ruined their chances to go perfect, 23-17. They took out Drew Brees and the Saints 27-23, who won the Super Bowl, and they beat another Super Bowl champ, the 06 Steelers 24-19. So they have to face four of the 10 Super Bowl winners have to face Carolina. And the 2003 Carolina Panthers lost the final to New England. Give Carolina credit. They had a great fourth quarter that game, and Vinatieri had to kick the winning field goal with no time left. They are third in points, total yards, they're number one, third in passing, tops in rushing. So let's go to Ford Field, Tampa, Carolina. Starts at running back. Steve Smith pushing Muhammad Ali outside his own. Chris Bankroll. How are your receivers? O-line. Jordan Gross, Kevin Donnelly, Jeff Mitchell, Janino James, and Todd Ducey. Tampa D-line. Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp, Ruger McFarland, and Greg Spires. Al Singleton, Derek Brooks, and Shelton Forrest linebackers. Lonnie Barber, John Lynch, Dexter Jackson, Ryan Hilliard, DBs. So Carolina, a team that shocked the Rams in the divisional round with that 69-yard touchdown pass from double overtime, and then they went into Philadelphia, cold Philadelphia, beat them against the Super Bowl, almost won the Super Bowl against them by Pats, but it's close. I'll just let you know that there's no skips unless the game is blown.
First down.
First down, they lose every play, and we've got to set up for the 2010s scrimmage.
Timeout, defense.
Tampa's going to have to call timeout. They don't want to be exposed. And
First down.
First down, Davis. Sorry, that whole fake still had another game, so I better move that to the Hornets. Davis gets 3.
First down. First down. Timeout, defense.
Good. Tampa again has called timeout.
Touchdown, Panthers. This is good.
At Johnson and Tampa, that's up with the Vikings. Michael Pittman and Mike Allstott, the great started running back. Keyshawn Johnson, Jets iconic for the Jaguars, legend wide receiver. Ricky Dudley is at tight end. Woman of that, Kerry Jacobs, Jeff Brisky, Casey Coleman, and Kenyatta Walker in the blue line. The line for Carolina is Peppers, Brenton Buckner, Chris Jenkins, and Mike Beckman. Greg Favors, Gordon Will Willis, your linebackers. DBs, Terry Cousin, Mike Venter, Reggie Howard. So Tampa, they always had a good defense, but their offense, they ended up getting John Gruden when they traded for Colton. I think they traded for Pitt for him. And then, wouldn't you know it, Gruden, his Bucks would beat his former team, the Raiders, in the Super Bowl, which had Rich Gannon, but unfortunately, the Raiders simply forgot to change the play. Right? There's nothing on the defense.
First down. First down. First down. First down. This is good. First down. First down.
good.
First down.
Kick is good. Wide line.
Holding. Receiving team. First down. First down.
Touchdown. Buccaneers. It's good. Touchdown. Buccaneers. Kick is good.
First down. Timeout offense. First down. Timeout offense. Timeout offense.
Touchdown. Panthers. Good.
That's it. A 30-point second quarter. Wow. After only 7 points in the first quarter, both teams dragging out on long touchdown drives. Now home 10 for 13, 129, 2 touchdowns. Brad Johnson 11 for 14, 111, and 2 touchdowns. So great job at passing attempts by both teams. Yeah, it was a 30-point second quarter. Well, Tampa's drive took 10 minutes off the clock. Carolina's took 6:45 off the clock. And then, well, Tampa would have scored their 5 possessions of the first half, but the half ended. He took the lead. 20-17. Fortunately, nobody is hurt, so that's good news that both teams are and fortunately for Tampa, extra Jackson right there
First down.
Now hit.
First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense. First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
Good.
First down.
Good.
Incomplete.
First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
Touchdown. Good.
First down. First down.
That kick is no good.
Third and 4.
Timeout defense.
4th and 6. So it's very simple 35.
It's good.
First down. First down. Timeout offense.
Johnson, 3 touchdown passes. So yeah, Johnson is the MVP. Well deserved, I think. Carolina had the rushing attack. Tampa thought they had the rushing attack, but not so much. Return yardage. Penalties both took 2. Sacks, well, Carolina got back 5 times. No turnovers for Tampa. Almost always that means you win. Now home, 18-34. Great first half, terrible second half. Both 5 potential big picks. 32 yards running by Davis. Johnson, 19 for 26, 226, 3 touchdowns. McCardle, 1 of 4 receiving. Yeah, kind of a slow third quarter and fourth quarter. So anyway, Tampa wins 30-20. So the second half, punt, field goal, touchdown, punt, field goal, and Tampa, Carolina, field goal, punt, missed field goal, interception, downs. So yeah. 4 trips for Tampa, 2 for Carolina. That kind of helps. Situation. So they win. Brad Johnson is the hero, and Tampa Bay gets the title. Oh yeah, and I gotta make sure that write it down. Write it down, Cutter. Where's my thingy? Where's my thingy? Where's that sheet paper that had O2 on it? Huh. Oh, there it is. Thank you. O2 Tampa. So the O2 Bucks joined the 1933 Bears, the 1952 Lions, the 1968 Baltimore Colts, the 1971 Cowboys, the 1985 Bears, and the 1998 Broncos in that 18 Tournament of Doom. So we are going to play another season. Tournament, random draw progressive. All right, so start date is the 9th, so next week. So let's see here. So all Super Bowl winners from 2010 onwards gets picked. So 2010-11, that would be the Green Bay Packers winning Pittsburgh Steelers' first ever Super Bowl. 2011, that would be the New York Giants, to my chagrin, because they took out my Pats. 2012 are the Baltimore Ravens with their defense and honoring Art Modell. Yeah. 2014 is Seattle with their great defense, the Legion of Boom defense to take down Denver. 2014 are my favorite Patriots. And then the Seahawks. All will be explained later. 2015 playoffs. 15-16, that'd be Carolina. No, sorry. That would be Carolina, but it's Denver. That's right. Denver took out Carolina. 2016 is, of course, my beloved New England Pats, 28-3. Do you see more? 2017 is going to be the Eagles with the Philly Special. 2018 season is at the Pats. Second time in 3 years, and the last time the Pats won Super Bowl. 2019-20, that would be the Kansas City Chiefs winning with a great fourth quarter comeback. 2020 is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Brady and Gronk and tow. 21-22 is the Rams giving LA a championship. Congratulations. 22-23 is Kansas City. Alongside 2023, Kansas City. And then 2024, the last season I have. I don't have the 2025 season. I thought I put the update, but it wouldn't go. I was like, what the frick? And that would be the Eagles, right? With Saquon. So we got 16 teams. So yeah, because I couldn't get the 2025 update. The 2025 Seahawks were supposed to be in this 16-team tournament, but of course, because they're not, I had to scramble. And since the 2014 Seahawks did lose on that play at the 1 yard line, I gave Seattle another team. Championship venue. All right. Anything in the 2010s? SoFi. SoFi. All right. So randomly, SoFi will get the championship game in Inglewood. SoFi. Any teams that should work? No reason why it wouldn't work. Yeah, it starts next week. 16 teams down to 8 to 4 to 2. Didn't give me any problems. Do that. Boom. All right. So Seattle. Well, okay. So we got 8 games for you. Clear skies over everyone. 21 Rams will take on 2014 Pats. Okay. 2020 Bucks with Brady have to take on 2011 Giants. 2019 Chiefs against 2012 Ravens. That should be tough. 2010 Green Bay will have to go to Kansas City face the 22 squad. The 2016 Pats go to Philadelphia to face the 24 squad. And then the 17 squad, Philly has to play 2018 New England. Seattle on the road for both. They have to face the 13 team takes on the 23 Kansas City team, and the 1 yard short team will face the Broncos. Yeah, I know it's gonna be tough because like Brady's in 4 of these 8 games. Yeah, Brady's in 4 of these 8 games. We'll have to go 1-3-5-7. I'll have to figure out how to do it. 1-3-5-7. Or technically 2-4-6-8. What's the matchup that everyone wants to see? I think everyone wants to see Seattle Denver. Yeah, so Seattle Denver would be the 8th and last matchup. So that means Brady will have to go 1-3-5-7, and that includes the 2020 squad. I'm thinking 2017 Philly, 2018 New England would start. 16 New England, 24 Philly can be number 5 or even number 7. I would put them at number. Well, New England's got to play twice at home. Ah, yeah, that's right. Kansas City's got to play twice at home. I'm gonna have to look at this up. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna go 17 Philly versus 2018 New England first. And because Brady has to play later. And then number 3. Oh, wait, 357. Well, 16. Well, 24 Philly is kind of the same. They'll go 7th. Okay, so 2016 New England against 2024 Philly, that will go 7th on the list. Well, actually, and 5th. Yeah, 21 Rams have to face. Yeah, that's right. The 2014 Pats will have to go 5th. Yeah, they'll have to go 5th because the 2 New England teams. Kansas City, we could have the 2010 Green Bay team against 2022 Kansas City go 2nd. And then the 13 Seattle team, we have to go 4th, right? Oh, yeah, 2020 Tampa versus 2011 Giants. All right, 2020 Kansas City teams, 4 or 6. We'll have to be 6. 13 Seattle. Actually, no. 13 Seattle has to play 23 Kansas City 4th because they got to play the last. They're going to play the last game. And then that leaves Kansas City, Baltimore. Yeah, Kansas City's got 3 teams in this. Kansas City, Baltimore will go 6. Okay, so if I follow the thing, I should be able to smoothly transition. I should. Anyway, I'm jumped. I'm going to do.